I'm Chantal Nicholson and I'm here today at the depot at City Harvest to create some delicious recipes for you to make at home from things that I've collected from the depot. I'm a proud member of the City Harvest Food Council, so anything I can do to support them is very much in keeping with what I'm all about. I've gathered some noodles. There's approximately, I think about 36 pallets of these noodles out there. So we're going to just boil those up with a little bit of salt, and then we're going to make a delicious dressing. So I've found some lemongrass, I've found some almond butter, a little wasabi. We're going to whizzle that up and then make just some veg to go with it, some little patty pan squash, oodles of radishes out there, some broccoli, some cucumber. So just make a really, really light, fresh kind of noodle salad. I'm going to start by boiling the noodles. So while that comes up to the boil, I'm just going to make a really simple dressing. So lemongrass, which is one of my favourite flavours. So I'm just going to kind of give those a little bit of a chop up. And see, these are perfect to kind of pop on a dressing because they're a bit scraggly. So what we can do is keep the nice white bits and then pop the green bits in for the dressing. So I'm just going to slice up this cucumber, keep it kind of relatively chunky. Super crunchy radishes. So it's the overall balance. We want the kind of the freshness, the crunch, just a little bit of neutral oil in there. 4 of these little patty pans. And I'm just going to saute those off with the broccoli. Stems, leaves and all. I'm going to add some soy sauce instead of salt because this is basically our seasoning. So for the rest of the dressing, I've got some wasabi powder here, so why not? I've got the spring onions, the lemongrass, some lime, some delicious almond butter, which is going to add a real nuttiness. Peanut butter is also a really good substitution. We're going to put a nice chunk of that in there. Touch of our vinegar in there for a bit more acidity. Add a bit more soy, again, just instead of salt. Then we're just going to add a little bit of water and give it a whiz. Ooh. We've got a nice golden veg here. It's got a bit of colour on it, but it's still got a bite. I'm going to pour the dressing in. So I'm just going to add the noodles to the pan, give them a nice little mix around. Dressed vegetables on top. We've got some lunch. A little noodle salad. So we've got some broccoli in there, some patty pan squash, some radish, some cucumber, some spring onions, and then we've got a dressing made with kind of some almond butter, a little bit of lemongrass in there, some more spring onions, and some lime. So
that sounds incredible. Yeah.